we go, let's get those wheels out on the road. It may get dusty, but that's the way she goes. We'll build some greasy old cars and drink our AGT. Hey, don't you know, it's partly built.
All right, everybody, we're back in the garage, back working on the 49, because I got something today. I got the front axle back from the welder today, so it looks pretty good. He did a really good job welding her back up and then just plating in both sides. Should be plenty strong. It looks great. I'm glad I had a professional who wants to remain nameless because he's unsure about the liability. I told him it's a race car, not a street car, so it's fine. Anyway, I'm going to get the front brakes assembled on it, possibly try and figure out the tie rod, and then we're going to get it put under the car here and get some wheels on the front end because I have to get this car mobile because at the very least I have less than 2 months to get it, well, at the most, probably less than 2 months to get it out of this garage. Because I'm going to sell this place and I don't want to leave the car here, obviously. So anyway, we will get to work. We'll clean these stubs up and then we'll just temporarily assemble the front end. I won't worry about torque and bearings or making sure they're packed or any of that stuff because, well, I'm going to have to take it on and off probably at least twice more. So I'll get this assembled and then I'll catch you back up to speed. Well, it's kind of together. The hardware needs to be replaced with proper hardware, and the tie rod that I just guessed on for length because it was on sale is about 2 inches short. So either I'll have to get new arms, which is probably what I'll do, get new steering knuckles, or I can get a longer bar or stretch that bar. But anyway, this is the first time since I've had this car that it has actually had front tires on it, because it didn't even have hubs on the old front suspension. So I also got to play around with my blocks to make them fit properly. The alignment pins are the wrong size, but that's something I can mess with later. It's just good to see this thing on tires. The other thing is these tires are flat, but so like it's tough to tell what the ride height's going to be. So I was going to run some skinny 15-inch front tires. So these are a 15-inch rim. And I think the profile of the tire will probably be pretty similar all said and done when I get some front runners on it. They might be a little shorter than when I air these up. But I think I'm going to grab my compressor, air these up, and hang my fenders and see if I can put my bumper and hood back on. Well, maybe not the bumper, but the grill and hood back on. Just so this is kind of one piece enough that I can move it. But yeah, I'm excited that it's actually sitting on its own weight with the V-12 right now, which is something I've been kind of stressing. So I'm really happy that I think I got the angle pretty decent. I mean, the whole car is sitting at an angle right now because one of the back tires is flat too, but anyway, I like this. I'll get the front end back on it and I'll catch up with you then. Well, there you go. Hood's back on, kind of. I got to take the chrome off the bottom so it actually kind of sits right, but that doesn't really matter because the fenders aren't on straight. The rad support at the front isn't spaced up correctly because I got rid of the old like canvas pieces that were used as an isolator when I pulled the broken parts off and welded some of them back in. So I'm pretty happy. Like, I kind of want the front end a little higher. I don't know how well you'll be able to see, but it does have a bit of a nose high stance to it. But like I said, I would like a little more. But beggars can't be choosers. So now I actually have to, do things correctly. Things are just kind of roughed in place, but it's good enough. I can put a ratchet strap over the hood and not have to worry when I haul it. And it'll be a little tough to get on the trailer because it's towed out so bad, but it can be moved to the new garage. And it shouldn't be too much trouble. I mean, I'll have to pump the tires up minutes before I load it. Like, that one was pumped up half an hour ago. I just pumped this one up. I just pumped up the back one a half hour ago. So, to say I'm excited would be a bit of an understatement. I know this really hasn't achieved much. It's worse than it was when I got it. It's got a giant hole in the firewall. None of the front sheet metal's on correctly. The front axle is not mounted fully. It doesn't have steering at all. Like, it kind of has a tie rod, barely. The engine's sitting there, but it's not fully welded in. There's no transmission, there's no drive shaft, there's no brakes, there's no nothing. But this, I'm going to consider step one finally complete. I kind of have the hard parts in the front end figured. So now, I probably won't do much on this since I'm hemorrhaging money on the Crown, or the Galaxy. So I probably won't do much on this or spend any money on this till the winter again. But it's at a good spot now where I can push it in the corner in the new garage, out of the way for a few months before I even worry about starting on anything on it. So thanks for watching, guys. I know this was a short one, but at least it looks different now. I'll catch you next time. Should be another Galaxy video, I hope. Like, I'm really hoping we can knock out some serious work on that stuff, or on that thing. I've got a ton of stuff on order. Like, I think I've got close to $1,000 in random little shit that I'm just waiting on. So, yeah. I've got stuff scattered at work, stuff scattered at Josh's. I've dug through this entire garage and found a bunch of stuff here to try and save some money. And all that needs to go to Josh's so we can get going on the car. Yeah. So next time you should see us hopefully doing some framework on the Galaxy. If we got some steel. If not, I guess we'll be doing framework at the front end, trying to get the front suspension in. And once the front suspension's in, we can worry about getting the engine mounted, because I'm worried that the engine has to go either up or forward because of the oil pan. But we'll deal with that when we get there. So we'll catch you in the next one. Follow me on Instagram. It's at Barkley Built.